want to keep those heads down. Coming up next,
Bryan Pooh Bear Battle taking on Zac Dalen. Bryan Battle, one of the most highly touted amateur prospects.
85-pound pro fight.
it's time to move on to the pros, baby.
The first fighter will be out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot 1 inches tall, looking to get their first win as a professional fighter. Fighting out of Hayastan MMA, please welcome Bryan Battle. Opponent standing 5 foot 11 inches tall.
Look at the face he's got
with
on.
a professional record of 1 win and no losses. Fighting out of Team Rock Fayetteville. Please welcome out of the red corner, Zac Dalen.
Be a banger. Do not blink.
And one of the most anticipated pro debuts in NC MMA history, no doubt. Bryan Battle getting ready.
Here we go.
To touch them gloves with Zac Dalen.
Another lefty and a righty.
And we're underway here. Another Southpaw versus Orthodox matchup here. Let's get it started.
Knees and elbows are legal. Be advised.
Zac Dalen, not a small fella.
Ooh.
And remember, these are pro rules, guys. Head kicks go, knees go.
Superman punch.
Nice Superman punch from Zac Dalen, but now he's in a grappling situation.
Not where he wants to be.
Bryan Battle on that single leg here.
Bryan Battle, this is where his bread and butter is. Ooh. Really good underhooks.
Yeah, nice defense there from Zac Dalen to get those frames in place, but Bryan Battle relentless on the attack here. Now he's got both hands clasped.
There it is. Got him down.
He will take him for a ride.
Beautiful takedown against the cage.
And
Dalen is trying to wall walk.
He's waiting for the turn here to get the back. He's waiting for him to take his back off the cage. You have to be very careful about how you do that against an opponent like Bryan Battle.
Crowds chanting on Bryan Battle, saying Pooh Bear.
Bryan's climbing the back now, not giving him much of a choice, just walking him into the corner.
This is going for the rear naked.
Tough spot. Bryan Battle on the back, and he's in control.
That's not one person you want on your back.
Moving back to the seated position now. Seated back control, both hooks in. Double unders.
Some hand fighting right now.
Hard to deal with from the sitting position. If you can lay your back flat, you can kind of escape out the top, but using the inside of the gloves grip there to defend himself, I don't think that's legal.
This is well, that's actually a veteran move if the refs don't see it. I've talked about it on the last show.
And now Bryan Battle, looks like he's under the chin, and now the body triangle's there.
Yeah. Oh, he's out. But the body triangle is going to lock him in.
The body triangle is going to prevent you from spinning there, yes. And that's a great move by Bryan Battle.
There he goes. Great move from Zac Dalen, putting that foot flat. Takes a lot of pressure off his ribs.
You've got to put the foot flat, and now you've got to work on getting your other foot clear so that you can break this triangle up, or you're just going to get right. You're just going to give Bryan Battle more time to work on this position, which he's obviously very comfortable in.
And he's right in a corner with all his coaches.
Yes, sir. They're practically whispering in his ear.
Oh, peppering him little shots.
Just little things to keep him thinking, keeping his hands moving. He's slowly climbing that neck, but Zac Dalen is so conscious of that choke threat. And Bryan Battle's looking to switch his hips, but it gets reversed.
is not where he wants to be. He needs to get it up.
Elbows flying now. Zac Dalen getting to use those pro weapons.
Using really good guard off his hip right there. It's kind of like
Bryan Battle right back to the cage.
Good pressure. It's a good game plan to stay on him and not let him breathe at all.
You have to watch this elbow on the break here. The Kyrgyzstan corner's calling for it.
Oh, good 1-2 off the break. Sticking his jab out.
And now we're going to see some different striking here now that Zac and Bryan are both a little tired, a little wet.
Went in for a head kick. Good block.
Now Bryan Battle being threatened with the takedown here.
Got his underhook. He's got 2 underhooks.
Spinning him back.
Now he's got an over here.
Bryan Battle looking to put an exclamation point on this round with another takedown, dropping his head
hands
super
low.
Yes.
Very good takedown off the cage.
Can he hold him down?
Once he claps those hands, you know you're going for a ride.
Yes, sir. And now he's got 1 hook in. Things are just progressively getting worse for Zac Dalen. He's getting dragged to the ground once again by Bryan Battle.
Oh, he's trying to come up. Oh, that's a crank. It's not under the chin quite, but it's a crank.
It will get there eventually, given enough timeline. Given a long enough timeline, he could have gotten there if he wanted. Especially if the crank was genuine.
He's gonna burn his arms out if he would have kept going for that one.
That's true. Smart to realize that on his part and get out of there.
These are 5-minute rounds, so.
And he's got quite a few of these 5-minute rounds left. Actually, that's pretty deep there.
It's not quite under. It's more.
It's just 10 seconds
more like
left.
A chin strap, actually. He survived through this round.
Yes, sir. Zac Dalen taking some punishment and getting rode in that round, but he's still here. And he's still in it.
That's a phenomenal round right there from Bryan Battle. And I'm not going to take anything away from Zac Dalen because he actually went and put a lot of pressure himself, went for some takedowns.
Yeah, he was putting the pressure on Bryan Battle at certain points, and the sweeps that he was able to get put him in a very advantageous position. He just wasn't able to do much with it before that threat was back on the table of the takedown from Battle.
Looks good, man. Looks really good. These guys are both putting it all out there. That knows somebody. All right, here we go. Round number 2, Bryan Pooh Bear Battle versus Zac Dalen at 185. Pro rules, 5-minute rounds. Here we go. Round 2. Can use that teep kick. Feinting the jab. Ooh, Bryan stick the jab in his face. Ooh, going for the high kick. That's right in the breadbasket.
Bryan Battle landing some serious strikes.
He's letting his hands go. Oh, good leg kick. I mean, body kick, pardon me.
Leg kick to the body.
You know what I meant. Here we go, here we go. He's kind of telegraphing. He needs to set his shots up. Stuff the takedown.
Pro debut jitters maybe from Bryan Battle, but performance has been all great so far.
Just
I mean,
another
really.
day in the office for him.
The only thing you could have asked for better in that first round would have been a finish.
You can break this right here. Oh, he's looking for lock up that leg. Get him down. Oh. Some hand fighting right there. Dalen has that overhook. There we go. He's against the cage. He doesn't want to stand there.
Oh, Dalen rushing him down.
Oh, needed a chin. That was right to the chin.
Bryan Battle's lip is cut now from that knee.
That was a really good knee. Bryan's taking some real hard shots right now.
Zac Dalen looking to fight his way back into this, but the battle continues for this single leg for Bryan Battle.
going to crank that on. Uh-oh, he's looking for a single. Battle is tough, man.
It's almost like twisting his neck in an effort to defend.
Good defense.
Zac Dalen needs to
forego
this headlock defense and just go to a Kimura or try to find his hips again. Try to get off this cage. Hard to say who's winning this one right now. A takedown for either guy would mean a lot in this round.
He's got a lot of cage control right now, a lot of cage time. This is, might be, if he can get him down, he can take this round.
I think a takedown would secure this round for either guy at this point. I mean, the cage time is great, but
it's got good wrist control right here.
It's not necessarily a super effective grappling if you can't take them down or submit them.
You can never tell how these judges are going to score this.
Exactly.
So you don't want to leave it up to them.
Wall work, especially cage work, is one of those things that's so vaguely understood by people who actually participate in the sport, let alone judge it.
Always looking for a sweep. Good attempt.
Almost got off the wall there with that too, if he didn't get the inside trip, but just stays locked up with Bryan Battle as Battle continues to press him against the fence line here.
Using some good inside knees. Oh, it's going back down. Trying to drop back down for that double.
Dalen's done a great job of switching his balance and his hips every time the threat of that double X been there.
Ref breaking it up. Here we go.
Nothing was going to happen there, I foresee.
Bryan Battle's lip is busted really bad.
Yeah, it's bad busted too.
Head kick. He blocked it, but you feel it in that forearm still.
Right here in front of us
Both
now.
Engaging, some grappling.
Back on the fence. Yeah, the scrambles and the grappling have been big. Normally the best part of Bryan Battle's is fights.
Good knee right here. Oh, there you go. Very good knee. Another good knee. Oh, that hurt him. Right in front of us. Punched him over the top. It's kind of like a hello punch.
The underhooks are there
he's got
for
a body
Bryan
lock.
Battle. Body lock in play.
No, he doesn't have a body lock. He has one in. Bryan's trying to wear him down here. Zac needs to come up with an answer.
Oh,
good knee right to the liver.
Big knee to the liver there.
Oh, another one.
Another one for Bryan Battle, right to the body.
Those will add up, man. Those knees.
Oh, and Bryan Battle slipping out now to the back, and he's got a
big slam.
10 seconds left. Not a lot of time for Bryan Battle to work.
That round is definitely solidified for his right now. That was a beautiful takedown. Oh, man. He took that round at the end.
Yes, sir. That is a dramatic statement to put on the end of that second round there for Bryan Battle.
What a slam. He tried to put him through the ring, through the cage right there, man. Wow. I know, brother. I know. Dad knows somebody. Both coaches giving some really good advice right now. Looks like Battle's coach has put a little bit of Vaseline on his lip. Has a really bad gash.
Yeah, that is tough. It looks like the tooth went through the lip.
You look at Zac Dalen's eye. It's pretty tore up, too.
Yeah, both these guys putting each other through the ringer in Bryan Battle's pro debut here.
This is a war. Time to go for broke here for Zac. He's down 2 rounds. Sticking the jab, stepping on the outside. I like seeing that. body kick. Good body kick.
Oh, Bryan Battle took a big hit, though.
His eyes are still there.
Yes, sir. But he is noticeably more tentative around that lip, too, so he might be trying to watch that.
Oh, he ran in. You don't want to do that against somebody like Battle.
And he's
taking the jab in his
kind of
face.
probing him a little bit there, just kind of testing him out.
There he is. Little short uppercut in the pocket right there. Battle has him against the cage with some good pressure again. It's been his bread and butter both rounds. Inside knees, you can see a bruise on the inside of that knee. Zac has an overhook. Bryan looks like he's got a body lock in right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the spin to the back or the mat return.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Bryan Battle on top in the half guard now.
Beautiful sweep. He's got one arm under the chin. He's trying to free up his leg and get the mount. He's sliding that left knee across. Oh, he gave it up.
I don't know if he can submit him, but he definitely can do a lot of work from this position here and get closer.
That was a good job from Zac Dalen to get his back against the cage.
Yeah, good recognition of when he was in danger, too, because he recognized immediately that things were bad.
I definitely agree.
And this is where Bryan Battle.
This is what he wants. He can pepper him here.
Bryan Battle lost him here earlier. This is where he got right before the last round ended.
He has that knee nice and high so he can't get that hook in. Oh, he's going to try to lift that arm up and then drop. Oh, good move by Zac.
Yeah, that was a great stand-up there. Almost a standing head and arm position there for
like
Bryan Battle. He was getting close to the Cobra clutch.
This is a great display of martial arts right now.
Yes, sir. Bryan Battle is grinding him down and hopefully grinding him out. If you're Bryan Battle's coach here, if you're Zac, you want to get off this fence and try to look for a finish.
He's going to get this fight if he continues doing what he's doing. Zac needs to go for broke right now. Zac needs to go for broke. Oh, he's got the hands claps. He's going for a ride.
Yes, sir. Back on the ground now for Battle, right in front of his corner here. Got a little bit of time to work. Can he keep the back this time?
Peppering down shots again.
It really only takes one good shot to set him up for this sub.
Oh, nice recognition for his position and got a nice body triangle.
Body triangle is in. Zac Dalen was able to survive this earlier in the first round.
He's laying on the wrong side, though. He's putting a lot of pressure on himself.
Much more tired, much more slippery Zac Dalen here.
See how he's bridging up to take that pressure off his ribs. He's trying to step on the outside. But
trying to pull the chin up, too.
Yeah, he sure is.
Trying to get under there. And now he's back up. Man, Zac's doing a great job of getting back out of these threatening positions and trying to reestablish himself.
Oh, he's getting peppered again.
It's just not quite enough to dissuade Bryan Battle from the attack.
He's just on him, man. Just like the name, Pooh Bear. He's on him like a bear on a tree, man.
Zac Dalen looking frustrated now. And it's looking like
he got a reversal. Bryan Battle's on the bottom now. Oh!
Bryan Battle right back to his feet.
Jeez, can't keep him down.
And back against the cage for Bryan Battle. Looks like he will be cruising his way to a decision victory here.
Great pressure, man.
Maybe took 3 or 4 big strikes throughout the entire fight.
Zac got a reversal, and Battle seen where he was and actually got it right back to the feet.
10 seconds left.
Here we go. Got 10 seconds to go for broke.
And that is it. Bryan Battle and Zac Dalen go the distance. Fight 4-7, the pro debut of Bryan Battle. Didn't probably go the way he wanted to draw it up, but it was pretty dominant nonetheless, I would say.
That was an outstanding fight.
Took that big cut on his lip, kept going, kept trucking through it.
That knee
implemented
was
his
rough.
game. That knee was terrifying.
Very rough.
Jumping tie plum clenched knee.
He ate that knee, though. Wow, that was an exciting fight to watch.
Yes, sir. Bryan Battle bringing out one of the largest cheering sections here I've seen at a Fight For It show.
Fighters, center of the ring. We have a decision from the judges.
And Bryan Battle waiting in the center of the ring now.
Winner out of the blue corner, Bryan Battle.
Phenomenal pro debut there from Bryan Battle.
Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely earning that first professional paycheck.
First to win as a professional fighter tonight.
That was awesome, man. I'm happy I was here to watch this and commentate this with you, brother. That was
Absolutely.
a great fight.
Maybe history in the making there, depending on how far that young man wants to go.
I think he has what it takes.
Definitely. All the potential in the world. One of the guys that people have been looking forward to debuting as a pro so much because they know what it means for his future. 3 or 4 more wins like that, who knows where we could see him competing.
Inside a victorious Bryan Battle. Bryan, first pro fight inside the cage. You won all 3 rounds. How's it feel, man?
Man, I tell you what, it feels great. This has been a long time coming. We've been looking for a pro debut for a long time. And it just feels great to finally get back in there and get the W.
Absolutely. You had a great crowd behind you cheering with you. Can you hear them, and did they feed you?
Absolutely, like 100%. Like, you know, I travel a lot for my fights, but, you know, when I get a chance to fight close to home and everyone comes out, it's really something that I enjoy, something I really love fighting for.
Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my team, my coaches, thank my dad. Shout out to my girlfriend for driving me here when I was super dehydrated. And for everyone, part of the Fight For It crew for putting this on. This has been a great show, and I can't wait to come back.
Absolutely.
Thank you, I appreciate it.